who's finally risen from their bed. Happy birthday, dear. We thought about waking you, but we just couldn't do that on your special day. Oh, so that's what finally got you out of bed. It's your birthday cake, but it's not quite ready yet. Breakfast? It's almost lunch. Still, the dough needs more time to rise. Till then, your father and I need you to pick up something from next door. I'd love to tell you, dear, but your father made me promise not to spoil the surprise. Just head over there. That's right. Glad you remembered his name this time. He's only been our closest neighbour for your entire life. Anyways, it's already midday. Better get over there soon before he sells your surprise to someone else.
Young one, your parents said you'd be stopping by, though I didn't expect it'd be so late in the day. Aye, a special order, made just for you. I used to watch you fight imaginary monsters with sticks and branches, you know. Always wondered when I'd get to forge you a real weapon. This is yours now. How does it feel? Aha! Might want to learn to use it first, kiddo. No doubt your dad can help with that. I hope you like it. My pleasure, young one. Remember, a weapon is no toy, but an extension of your will. Care for it well and it may save your life one day. Now go on and show your folks. Your dad paid me good coin to make that for you.
I can hardly believe my own eyes. A son of mine carrying around his own weapon. You've grown so fast, boy. Now tell me, what do you think of it? How does it feel in your hands? Close but not quite. That's the reason we're out here, though. The world is vast and full of danger. As your father, it's my responsibility to make sure that when the time comes, you're ready to face whatever the world has to throw at you. Ah, well, that's not something we need to talk about right now. Why don't you go and try your new gift, eh? The scarecrow is a perfect practice target. Just be careful. You're not playing with a toy anymore. Use a firm grip and don't lose your stance. That was pretty good. But keep in mind you're training with a single target. In a real fight, you may face several enemies at once. Be sure to change your target whenever necessary. True, but it takes time and practice to develop your skills. You're on the right path, trust me. When your grandfather taught me how to fight, it took me a week just to learn how to hold my axe straight. There's no rush, kiddo. But eventually you'll need to practice on moving targets. Hold on, did I hear something? I think your mother is calling you. Better not keep the boss waiting.
Quite the commotion out there. I'm glad you're enjoying your present, but do try to be careful inside the house, dear. That's okay. A couple of ruined scarecrows is a small price to pay when training a future hero, no? The cake is almost done. Just needs a bit more flavour. Say, mighty hero, mind rescuing some of your favourite fruit from the garden? Check the garden boxes out front, dear. I saw more than a few juicy strawberries ripe for the picking. Just a couple will be enough, but you can certainly gather more if you'd like. Found them? Let's see here. Well, I knew you loved strawberries, but I didn't expect you to bring back quite so many. One here, one there, just about ready. And there! Warm birthday cake topped with fresh, homegrown fruit. Careful, honey. The frosting is running off, eat it quick, before there's a mess all over the floor.
Beetles. At this time of year, those earthquakes are turning the world upside down. But no matter, it won't be our crops they destroy. You're the one learning to use a fancy new weapon. I couldn't have planned it any better. It's the perfect opportunity to practice on moving targets, kiddo. Let's go outside. I'll keep an eye on you. Look at that. Didn't I say you were on the right path? Those bugs never stood a chance. It's good to be confident. But remember, those were just beetles. I can already see how much stronger you are, but there's still a long way to go before you're ready to take on bigger threats. So why don't you practice a little more? Now that you've been in a real fight, I'm sure that scarecrow won't stand a chance. Just focus and strike. What just happened? What did you do? I'm impressed, son. You're improving fast. Much more than I ever expected. You know what? I think it might be time to give you one more gift. It's been memorable for all of us, I think. Mum included. Now listen close because this gift is important. It's a compass. But I want you to know it's also much more than that. It's an heirloom which belonged to my father, and his father before him. Now I'm passing it on to you. You must understand this is no simple trinket. Its arrow doesn't only point north. It's a magical artifact which binds itself to its user. So, whenever you are lost, this compass will reveal a path towards what you seek. Why don't you find out for yourself? As usual, that dog of yours was up with the sun. Haven't seen him since. Bandit's probably running around the farm or laying in the dirt somewhere. Just think about him and hold the compass tight within your hands.
Hey there, well met. I knew it was only a matter of time before someone came looking for this little guy. Good timing too, because I just ran out of treats. I should be thanking you, really. Bandit's been good company, making sure I don't fall over from boredom. I'm told there are brigands in the hills, but they must be keeping hidden. Damn, what is the world coming to? Brigands have never been a problem out here before, not to mention the earthquakes becoming more and more frequent. Did you see what happened to the bridge? Can hardly call it a bridge right now. More like a mess of splintered wood and nails. I hope the carpenters finish it soon. Had to walk way outside the village walls just to get to this side of town. I'd better not. Your dad would kill me if anything happened to you out there, and I'd rather take on 10 brigands than have to fight your old man. Tell your mom and dad I said hello. I'll make sure no brigands get into the village on my watch. Not a chance.
Here comes the warrior and their fierce companion. I'll assume you figured out how the compass works then. I told you the compass was magical. I'm just glad you found Bandit so fast. Was he out by the gate again? I'll never know how you seem to understand that dog so well. It's almost like you two speak the same language. Anyways, it's good you're back. I know it's your birthday, but there's still much to get done today. Exactly. Happy to hear that fatherly advice I always give you is finally sinking in.
my friends. Helplessly we have watched as our homeland, Lydaria, breaks and crumbles, its coasts claimed by dark waters, our homes gone, our families fractured, the legacy of our ancestors engulfed by the cataclysm. When I left Lydaria's shores to find land all those months ago, some of our best ships and greatest warriors followed me across the endless seas. Some claimed we deserted our people. You believed we sailed to our doom. Many times did we despair. For weeks on end we saw nothing but water and sky. Waves and worse sought to break us. We released ravens into the clouds over and over again. Always they returned to the ship. Until one day, they didn't. On the horizon, there we saw it. A new land, Ravendawn. Here there is promise. Green fields far as the eye can see, waiting to be tilled. Forests thick with lumber. The waters rich with fish. Even the caves sparkle with wealth. I know I cannot give back all that you have lost, but I can offer what the gods robbed from us in Lydaria. A future. I will not lie to you. The voyage to Ravendawn is perilous. Many will perish. And those who survive will only find more danger. Ancient ruins filled with traps and deadly magics. Forgotten evils lurking in the darkest corners of the land. But I ask, what is left of Lydaria? Its great cities lie in rubble, while robber knights and warlords slay each other over the remains. Will you simply survive? Barely scraping by until your home too is claimed by the depths? That is no life. Brave the endless seas and forge your legacy. Live as a knight, earn like a merchant, or steal like an outlaw. In Lydaria, that choice was taken from you. In Ravendawn, you decide.